Hey, this video is for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it could also be relevant to you in however you are perceiving the energy being sent and read to you and for you. So it could be that you're a Leo this or an Aries that or whatever the fuck you are. This is the message that you need to hear for the day or a week, depending on how I feel about posting more videos later. So let's see what Aries needs to know. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, Ace of, wait, how can you see this? There we go. Is it focused? Focus, you garbage camera. Thank you. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Lily's ass coming to you in Playgirl kitty cat fashion. Congratulations, Lily, you are officially a pinup model. Here's the window. Out of the way, please. Out of the way means out of the way. It does not mean stand there and claw the curtain. Thank you. All right. So I'm not going to go through this with your guides. I have already spoken to majority of the energies around here. And apparently I've been giving you too much information all around. And this is confirmation regarding that. The messages coming to you are being perceived in an immature fashion, so you're not paying attention to them and walking away from them. You're not really going deep within to find the answers, you're going deep within to figure out what caused the pain, which isn't the answer. The answer is, why are you responding to the pain when you should be laying it in front of you, going within and realizing the mistakes you made in your life that were based on an immature impulse regarding a phallic symbol of another individual. Man, 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 woman left in the dust. So somebody here watching this reading has major issues with a female energy in their life. They have turned their back and allowed the other person to walk away and remain in silence. There has been a new individual, and I'm going to read this as you're the Aries holding the wand, receiving the message coming to you, and you've walked away from something, you found your inner peace, and the fire you thought was being brought to you by someone is actually brought to you by nothing but somebody who was plotting against you in a very immature fashion. Immature, unfounded, ungrounded energy, walking away from emotions, ignoring the heart, looking down, walking towards darkness. Being in silence, ignoring the pain, staring at the message of why you walked away. Stuck in a loop. Walking away, going back in. Walking away, going back in. Finding the reason to move forward, but then King of Swords in yourself. Basically, the King of Swords in a very human way is a complete dickhead. Really, I mean, look at this guy. Is this someone you want to spend the rest of your life with? Like, this guy isn't even happy with his own clothes. Not happy with the decisions he's made, not happy with the messages he's receiving, not happy with where he's standing. He's like just the evil witch, basically fading away into nothing. Holding that sword down, not communicating, transformation being above his head, message in his left hand. Still, no communication from the King of Swords. And I'm not going to go too far into this reading. This is very simple. I am genuinely, as the reader, tired of giving messages that you don't heed or appreciate. So, and it's not just you towards Aries, it's the entire energy. It's this right here. Message being brought to you, ignoring it. Message being brought to you, ignoring it. Message being brought to you, not even seeing the messenger, but seeing your own mind, your own checks imbalances, your own receipts about what you walked away from, what you denied, what this other person denied you, blah, 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 fucking petty drama, right? And then here's the Queen of Pentacles in the background being like, I'm out. I'm out. There is no point in giving this pentacle to this douchebag when this douchebag has a sword pointing down without communication into the smoke, causing more fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Causing pointless conflict for no reason other than to be spiteful towards this person. See? The king's not even looking at the queen, and the queen's walking away in peace. And the king's like, well, I'm walking away in peace too towards this other dick right here. And this queen's like, fine, bye. I'm taking my pentacle and I'm leaving. I'm gonna go find my happily ever after right there. Look, 3 of Wands right there. Queen's out. The king gets to stay with his immature little partner who will walk away from him at some point and leave him in silence again until he learns that the power given to the king is to be used to create a kingdom, not to stroke your ego or a phallic object of someone you find attractive. This is a very direct message to... I have a lot of Aries in my chart too, so I'm not like telling you something I shouldn't be hearing myself either. There is an immaturity within the environment of what you've been in. People don't respect you. People take what you give them and they walk away with it. They do not give any form of anything in return. They actually take what the information, the swords brought to them. They utilize it as their own, removing the messenger from the message, claiming it as their own, yet they have no ground to stand on and no evidence or wisdom to back up the claims they make with their own messages. So the person that brings the messages is leaving the scene. See? Same robe, different time of day. Okay. What is your advice? Not from your guides, because you ignore your guides most of the time, and you think you're listening to your guides when you're actually listening to devil energy. So what is the advice for Aries? Get mad. Could you be more clear, please? You have literally been lied to for the past 5 years of your life by somebody who has kept you hanging upside down while they manipulated your emotions, your wisdom, and your insight. They kept you locked in a cave while they looked at your junk and they poisoned and drained you. From root to tip, they took from you. And you've sat there going, it's okay, look at that dick, it's so big. Oh, I'm just going to walk away from all these 8 different people in my life for these 8 different years, and I'm going to go sit there in the corner fantasizing about this dick. But over here, when it shows up, it's like, oh no, that wasn't that person's, it's always been mine. Now notice that the only swords are here. The only cups are here. Fire, fire. Who knows what the fuck this King of Swords is doing, because he's not leading anything, he's not taking any action, he's not communicating anything. He's literally receiving messages, being transformed by them, but withholding any release, any energetic transfers. So the Queen is like, I'm taking my wisdom and my kingdom and I'm out. Your advice being, get mad, because you're about to lose the love of your life, based on somebody who lied to you. They manipulated you. On a soul level, this is about learning what to discern energy from the devil and energy from God, right? Same face, 2 different masks. Which eyes of God are you looking at? The people in your life have used you. They've used me. So I'm not telling you something that I shouldn't be listening to myself. What you should be doing is getting mad. All those people in your life who told you what to do with your energy and then they used it and stole it will now drown in all the wisdom they couldn't handle because it wasn't their lessons that they were repeating. It's like smoke. They're blowing smoke up each other's asses, saying, oh, I did this and I did that, but none of you did it. Nobody in your life can take credit for what they did because it has been a collection of fuckery. Now, if I'm going to read this in a very egotistical way, like no offense to most false prophet card readers or energy vampires dressed as card readers, but if I'm going to read this in a very fucking egoic, mortal kind of way for you, very down to earth, very basic, very muggle, you're going to get a message that's going to have you walking away from someone, and you're going to find your inner peace in silence. Through that silence, you're going to find that you were being manipulated. Through that manipulation, you're going to walk away within your own dignity. You learn boundaries through the betrayal and the pain that you walked away from, which is the universe's way of saying, now, Aries, get pissed off. Get so pissed off, get so angry that the entire foundations of what you've built doesn't crumble. It doesn't turn into sand, it doesn't burn, it doesn't dissipate. You simply create all of that drama, one wand, the same wand, the messenger being removed, the king claiming the message. All of this, you can take these 5 wands of all the bullshit and pain you feel, add an extra message of your own, since you claim that the messages you stole were your own, or the messages stolen from you were your own, utilize it for your own benefit. They want an energy vampire, you can energy vampire. They want to steal, you can steal. If karma has not balanced the scales yet, there is obviously a lesson to be learned within the silence. And if you're not learning that lesson and you're just walking away from it, you're not going to walk away with much other than pettiness, lack of boundaries, disrespect, and not communicating. But if you see things between you and your feminine side, or you and your mother, or your father figures, or the fuckboys you had in your life, or the one night stands, or the trailer trash you've been fucking, whatever your situation is, this energy I'm feeling, yo, it's fucking angry. And I'm telling you, as a reader that has stood by your sides for 3 years for absolutely no return in energy exchange that I've done, I'm telling you, this energy is leading you towards be pissed off, Aries. Be pissed off. You can do things other people can't, and they're stealing your energy. They're stealing your energy, they're stealing your wisdom, they're holding receipts, they're writing checklists, they're holding grudges. But your message isn't being presented as your message. It's being presented as their message. And that will lead them to ruin. Because they will be led to a point where they have to see things in a different way to gain enlightenment. What happens when that occurs? Complete and utter destruction of every foundation you've built. To bring in this, a Venusian person, a person with a golden pure heart, to where your silvery heart feels like it's seen. This person could be your match. The group you're involved in isn't. Maybe there's 8 social media platforms you're involved in. Maybe there's 8 years of drama in your life. Maybe there's 8 people whispering what you should do with your emotions and your relationships. Maybe there's 4 people in your life who are constantly reminding you of the pain when all you want is to go back towards the person you really want to be with. 2 of Cups. Well, the Queen is walking away towards a different 2 of Cups. The King is sitting here going, what the fuck do I do? The message to you is, get pissed off, you're about to lose everything you worked for. Get pissed off. Don't hurt anybody, but get pissed off enough to take fucking action. Fuck, dude. Dude, you guys got a lot going on right now, Aries. I don't know where Aries is in your chart. It could be like the entire zodiac. It's like a burning fire that's going through a wheel. And I'm not doing channeling, guys. I'm not doing it. This is directly from this. Okay? Because when I channel for you guys, you seem to think I'm attacking you. When I read the cards to you guys, you seem to think I'm insulting you. So I've done this reading for you for the past 15 minutes in multiple different facets of energy transmission to you. Now the choice is up to you what you're going to do with it. My advice as your friend and your reader and connected to Source is telling you, get pissed off. Create momentum in your life. Utilize the messages you've taken and all the videos you've watched and put some action into squelching this fucking asshole version of yourself that cuts people and hurts people and put some more boundaries in. Because if people are going to steal from you, you have every authority to steal from them, right? But if you do it, you become no different than them. So what do you do? What do you do in this stuck place where you're walking away, but you're stuck in silence? You're stuck in silence and you realize you need to walk away. What are you walking away from? The immature sense of being, the stop and go, the sense of, it'll be fine, they're cute, oh, it's fine, it's fine, oh, it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. The entire world is not fine. If you can't see that, then you're not going to walk away from anything. You're going to drown in all the fucking karmic baggage you've built up for yourself in this life. I don't know how much more clear this can be. Message coming in, walk away from that which doesn't serve you, find your center, claim your power, stop being an asshole, be more respectable towards other people. And I'm bringing this energy to you, for you, in the way it's being brought to me, because I feel really, really, really fed up today. Like, really fed up. And it has nothing to do with anybody. I'm in this. I'm done. Me, William Romarcinos, I'm done with like trying to help, right? But this is for Aries. So in regards to you, me being done with energy, right? With all this like bending over backwards for people, constantly sending messages, constantly being in silence and isolated, constantly having my message taken to give it to someone else, constantly being blamed for everybody else's while everyone else is justified in their deceit, and then walking away on my own to find love, but then being told, boom, there's conflict. So we're on the same playing field, and I'm seeing your playing field mirrored what my playing field is doing, and I'm telling you, Aries, get mad. Get mad. The darkness fears the light, especially when the light illuminates itself. Put this King of Swords inside you to fucking bed. You cannot lead an empire with a King of Swords. The King of Swords is an aspect, like the air element within the Emperor or the Empress. You cannot lead or marry or have a healthy relationship as the King of Swords. It doesn't work. This is a lawyer. This is a doctor. This is a judge. This is a petty spite grudge holder. This is a thief. This is not a noble king. Never has the King of Swords been a noble king. The Queen of Swords is the graceful integrity queen. But she can also be a bitch. But she's only a bitch when she's been cut. Like when people did abuse the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is an asshole 24/7. There is no Aquarian, Libra, or Gemini that is 100% authentically kind all the time. Whether they're smiling at you or insulting you, in the back of their mind they're doing the opposite. If they're smiling at you, they're calling you stupid in their head. If they're insulting you, they really love you and they feel bad about it. All of them, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And you've been adopting that energy and dismissing your own energy, and the universe is telling you, bruh, like, people are stealing energy from you, and you're letting them, and then you get bitter and jaded, and you're like, I don't even know what to do. What you do is get mad. Get mad. You don't have to call them out. You don't have to be insulting to them. I'm doing that for you. Send this video to them if you want to. Because all that's done to deceive the children of the light will be revealed. It will be. But not if the children of light sit there saying, it's okay, karma will take care of it. No, you're God. If someone's wronging you, call it out, walk away. And if you don't want to call it out, disconnect from that energy. And if you're not going to do energy exchanges, stop watching YouTube videos. Because what you don't comprehend, Aries, is that when you click on a video and you transmit that energy from that person to yours, and from your, like, if you have a YouTube channel and people are watching your videos, if there's no emotional response from the viewer and the viewee, like the person making the video and the person viewing the video, if you're making a job offer, or like you're interviewing, or you're putting stuff into a relationship or your home, and it's not being seen, but it is being seen, you're not being seen. So people just keep taking from you, and you think eventually they'll have the decency and logic and common sense and clarity that a king would have. But they don't. They don't, because that's not their purpose. Their purpose is to piss you off so you walk away from that which doesn't serve you. And I'm telling you, Aries, walk away from that which doesn't serve you. There are 5 people in your environment who are literally fucking lying to you. 5 people. This is not fear-mongering. This is the cards. 5 energies within your life manipulating you into a cold, hard place so that you lose the love of your life while you're standing there hanging upside down thinking you're trying to make something work. But it's not going to work. What you're trying to make work to avoid what you really want is going to blow up in your face. Because God wants you to be happy. God doesn't want you to be the King of Swords. God wants you to be... See? You are under the influence of devil energy. There's someone in your environment doing this to you, and I can feel it, and I want to, like, protect you. But at the same time, if this is what you want, go get it. Let it seduce you. Let it manipulate you. Let it lie to you. Let it steal from you. Let it weave you up. Let it do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Look, it's not even focusing. Like, it doesn't want to be looked at. Look at that. Wow. Focus, you. I see you, devil. I see you. If they don't, I see you. That's good enough for me. Do you see? Do you see? The devil is literally keeping you upside down so you lose the love of your life. And the devil is manipulating you with sexual energy. This devil energy isn't even keeping you trapped. Do you see that? You've chosen to stay with this devil because of this. You see that? The devil offers you all this. The schlong, the dong, the dangalang, the big dick energy, the fucking money. Look at all this beauty and youth, and there's the promise of the 2 of Cups, and all you gotta do is walk away from that which doesn't serve you, and you can go right to all the dongs. Well, this fades, and you're left with this, knowing that you heard the message, you transformed, but you chose this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna go to Leo and... Fuck. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Aries, I'm gonna let you know one more time. Your guides are literally bitching me the fuck out to get this message to you on your vibration with as much profanity as I can. Get off your ass and stop listening to the people around you telling you what to do when they themselves are not human. You're surrounded by energy vampires, Aries. It's disgusting. Look at this. Find the strength to move forward. This might have to do with a Leo being surrounded by energy vampires. Look. The Ace of Wands again. Which way do I go? What do I do? I keep feeling all this horniness towards everybody else. My root chakra, my sacral, my solar plexus, it's everywhere. I feel too masculine. There's all these pyramids and all this sunlight, and I don't want to go left, and I want to go right, and I want to go fucking in between. Am I even this? Am I even that? Like, nah. Nah, bro. Nah. Get yourself out of that water. Get yourself out of the drowning. You're not just an Aries. You have a lot of different signs in you. There's no reason for you to be stuck to devil energy. Look, it's the universe, the master maker, teaching you how to see and hear and feel. 22, the master number. 22, 2 plus 2 is 4. The foundations of your home have been corrupted. Wake up. Now, that reading is done. 25 minutes. I'm not doing any more of this. This message is from me, the reader, to you, the subscriber or viewer, okay? Whoever you are. Trust your instincts and your intuition. What you're going through is a lesson to learn how to discern. Okay? I know I've been harsh in this reading, but that's what you needed to hear. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm probably not even going to get nothing in regards to this. It'll probably be like 10 views on the video. Like, I don't fucking care what you think of me. I care what you're doing to yourself. So notice the people around you who are constantly keeping you in the same fucking loop. The readers who are telling you someone's coming back, but no one's coming back, and then you see the fucking things the reader said on TV. They're not channeling your energy, they're observing you. They're spying on you. The people around you who make you feel tired, they're stealing your energy. The people you get on a conversation with on the phone who are constantly talking for hours on end but have nothing to say to you. They're just talking about themselves. Ignore them. The ones who are constantly diverting the attention with sexual energy. It's like, ooh, let's look at the fucking dicks. Like, nah, let's look at the light. Why do you want me to keep looking at dicks? Why do you want me to keep following, one night stands or hookup apps or, following the trail of money or conspiracies? Like, what the fuck, dude? Who cares? Right? Your life is your life. It's not their life. It's not anybody else's life. So if a reader is telling you, yo, you got snakes around you and you think they're dicks that you're, having intimate moments with, those dicks are just tubes to steal your energy. If you haven't figured this out yet, Aries, that's why you're an Aries. You're the first in the sign. You're learning the most basic lessons. Okay? I had to learn a lot of basic lessons in the last 4 years, and they had to do with trusting people. I trusted too many people. I gave up too much of my own energy. I spent hours on end doing private readings for nothing. Not even a penny or a thank you. Like, nothing. I've spent 40 years bending over backwards for people who've literally spit on me, who my family told me to eat shit repeatedly growing up. And the entire time I kept thinking, oh no, they love me, they're just mad. No, Aries, they're not mad. That's just who they are. They don't care about you, and no matter how much you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, they're not going to change. Why? Because their intent is to turn you into the King of Swords with the Devil. Your intent was the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck. The Devil came in with the Five of Wands and all the other bullshit, the Hangman, to keep you from the Queen of Pentacles. Whoever that is to you, male or female, it's fucking irrelevant. Get over the genitals, okay? Just fucking get over it. It's like an imaginary piece of meat. Who cares if it's a taco or an eggplant? Are you going to bury yourself in between their legs when you both die? No, right? It's love. So figure out what it is you're doing in your life, Aries, because the last time I did a reading for you specifically was over a year ago or so. And it was about eat that cake. You were denying yourself what you want at the expense of what other people told you to believe. And I'm doing a reading for Aries again, and it's the same fucking message. Eat the cake. Dude, you have everything you want, and you're letting people take it from you while they tell you that you're worth nothing. I've been there. I've literally been in a group of people and communities I thought were friends, but they were fucking lying, venomous bitches that have been gang stalking me. Bruh. Wake up, Aries. I'm telling, I just learned this lesson a few days ago. I saw exactly who they were for who they were, including my own family. No offense, family, if you're listening, but y'all treated me like shit too, and you know it. It's time to call the truth out. You're an Aries. What the fuck are you afraid of, bruh? Just do it. And by the way, I'm being asked to share this with you again. There is a tarot reader you're watching who is terrorizing your relationships. They're literally stealing your relationships. Every time you comment on their live streams, every time you comment on their posts, they are stealing your energy. Do you remember when I first made this channel, I told you guys I want nothing from you, no energy exchanges unless you feel it worthy? Like, do you remember that? For 3 years, none of the people on my channel have felt it worthy to do any energy exchange other than comments, which is fine. Like, thank you. But now it's gotten to the point where my life and my financial stability is being taken by other readers and other people in my life while they lie to me. And I'm seeing through all of it. So this reading is just as much for you as it is for me. And I'm telling you, as your soul friend, please, Aries, cut the fucking snakes out of your life. And if you can't, get yourself out of the snake pit. And if you don't know how, light up yourself. Let there be light, Aries.